P3, make sure it's radio friendly and send it to info@bigdumbfunshow.com.
Before heading out for the show, I was almost going to grab one of the fedora, I have a collection. I was going to grab a fedora.
He does.
Shut up, Gnurk. I was going to grab a fedora for Gnurk to wear so that you can kind of match up with my sweet cap.
And
right?
Why are you wearing this beautiful sweet cap?
You missed out. You missed out on the whole deal.
I did.
Gnurk and I, over the last week or so, we met up during the week, and we decided. Well,
nice.
Let's leave that out of this. And we decided, what are we going to do? And I said, there's a coffee shop down the street I've never been to before. It's Scooter's Coffee Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And in Omaha, they were just every street corner.
Everywhere.
It was everywhere in Omaha. And then I moved back from Omaha, and then I noticed they're starting to pop up around here. And so I'm like, let's go to Scooter's and see what all the fuss is about. And also because I had never actually seen anybody at the Scooter's. I was like, how are these people still in business? I want to know what's going on. And it's probably a front for the mob. Chummies! But it's some sort of
and this has to
something
do with
going
your
on.
hat story, right?
Me and Gnurk are sitting on these big poofy couches enjoying a large beverage at the Scooter's Coffeehouse in and I won't say
what
exactly where we're at
were
because
your poofy couches?
I'm going to let the statute of limitations pass before they find out the story. So we're sitting there and we're drinking this. We're probably talking about the show because really there's nothing else that we ever talk about. And we're talking about the show, what segments, what maybe a new host that we could bring in if the other ones aren't working out. Wait
a minute.
What's that?
What was that comment for?
I'm talking coffee here. We were drinking coffee, talking about the show, and we're strategizing. We're getting strategery going on here
About new hosts. Wait a minute.
about coffee, really. And so then I look over and I see this gorgeous piece of hat right there, just laying on a chair,
Just sitting there.
like nobody wanted it, like abandoned, really. Mm-hmm. And I look over at Gnurk and I said, after we
She's
enjoy...
no longer interested in the hat
I'm not.
story.
I'm trying to get this
I said,
interest.
after we're at Scooter's Coffee House, Rina, is
but
where
why
we were
did
at.
you
Blue
say about the
Springs.
new
Oh.
host? Have I pissed you guys off that bad?
Don't tell them where it's at.
It's too close
It
to where
might
you
be in
live.
Blue Springs. So we're enjoying coffee, and I'm down in this beverage, and I go to Gnurk. I say, hey, if that hat is still here by the time we enjoy our Scooter's coffee,
Actually, it was the second one because we both got a refill.
that hat is now going to be mine.
He's going to mosey on over. And this was like the whole restaurant was about the size of a double wide trailer.
It was very small.
And it's the one by Price Chopper. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's the location
And
that
the
they
little
have. Yes, that's one location.
The little dining room where the customers can hang out and sip on their coffee has maybe 8 places to sit.
Next to Cirilla's.
And one of them was on my lap.
Next
So
to Cirilla's?
Yeah.
The one next to Cirilla's?
no, I'm just saying that. Yes, that is one location.
Okay,
kind of
well,
interesting
I'm
that
not
she knows
interested in
about
this story
Cirilla's.
because I'm talking about the comment you just made like a minute ago.
It was delicious coffee. If
Yeah.
that's what you're asking, the Scooter's coffee was
Whatever.
great, and I noticed that they get a lot of business there through the drive-through. Not a lot of folks in the Scooters,
Because
but
you
every
can't
person that
fit
walked in, they
everyone.
knew the barista, and I felt bad that I didn't take a chance to know the barista. And they one lady walked in. The lady goes, "Hey, I saw you pull in. Here's your special brew." And what? What is that all about? They had their coffee before they even walked
What does
into
it
the
have to
Scooters.
do with the hat?
So we finished our delicious coffee, our delicious Scooter's coffee.
Nobody came back for the hat.
Nobody
it was
came
sitting
back for
there
the
on
hat.
like somebody put it on the chair, on the seat of the chair, not the back, and they just forgot their hat.
They
What was
did not
weird is
forget the hat,
what
Gunnar.
they
This
didn't-
was abandonment.
What apparently they didn't forget was their schoolboy pants because there wasn't a pair laying there either.
Oh, Lord. And so you took the hat,
He took the hat,
and you didn't check for
And he hasn't-
lice.
I took custody of the hat.
and
You
he's
didn't
been
check-
wearing it ever since.
Are you sure you don't have lice or that whatever's in that hat is starting to eat your hair up because you're... What did you say earlier?
This is Blue
Talking
Springs.
about
No,
different
this- sorry.
hosts?
This may be Blue Springs. There's no lice.
Are
in
you
Blue Springs.
threatening me?
We keep our lice and minorities at bay, right? And so yeah, there was no lice to be had yet that I know of. But I decided I'm going to wear this hat. It's about a size too small.
Obviously.
And I don't think that was appropriate. But so
It's about
Look
two.
at the
It's like about 2 or 4 generations out of style.
And so, of course, my wife commented. She's like, "Why are you wearing that ridiculous hat?"
It's like a
'Cause
hat
I wore it to the airport.
to a 12-year-old would wear.
It's like a hat that a schoolboy would have to wear with a uniform.
Exactly. I agree. Mm-hmm.
I love the hat, and I'm always going to wear the hat now. It's
that-
now my hat.
Do you wear it to work?
I have worn it to work.
So you're wearing a stolen hat that could possibly have lice. That was probably a 12-year-old kid's hat that's crying right now because he misses his hat.
Hey,
This hat was abandoned.
Yeah, that kid left his hat.
If I looked over there and there was a child in the chair, you would
would-
have been like, "Oh my gosh, you've got to care for that kid and turn it into authorities, or somehow this kid has to be taken care of."
You wouldn't take the kid because it was abandoned.
I may have taken the care.
I'm
of
just
the
glad
kid.
it wasn't something like mittens, because he'd be wearing those now.
If there's a pair of mittens
I'm-
unaccounted for,
Next time we go somewhere, I'm going to make sure to find an underwear, maybe a thong, and leave it on the chair. So then when you see it, you can say it was abandoned, and I wear it every single day.
here's some abandoned underwear right here.
Yeah, they've been left in the studio since Christmas.
This is abandoned underwear. I don't know where it's been. But you can
Abandoned
see-
underwear.
Well,
Is
and I
it
don't-
worn or new?
Those
abandoned
don't look
underwear?
like your size.
You know what, Rena? Would you mind just putting this on over your jumpsuit party over there?
I'll do it.
And maybe while at the same time you're showing everybody some sweet Thai bow moves or whatever you were doing. See, and that's just an awful camera view. You can't even see. See, that's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. He's got the Big Dumb Fun Show on both sides of the undies there. That's nice. That's good stuff. And now if you could just wear that into a supermarket and perhaps just get us some chips. Now, that would be just so great if you would just wear that. That
and
looks
not say
ridiculous.
anything.
And just not
Much
say
like-
anything at all.
much
Just
like-
wear that into a store.
Much like Venkman wearing that hat, he never says anything about it.
I never say anything about it. It looks very nice.
People go, "Where's your book bag, little boy?"
What's funny is that those are made for Gnurk, but
Hey.
probably look much better on Rena.
Angus Young called. He wants his hat back.
I think everyone wants to know now, is Rena stuffing? Do you stuff those draws?
Does she got a banana hammock going?
Man, if the guy liked her nose play, he's really going to love this. This is ridiculous.
Big Dumb Fun Show.